What's up, everybody? Alex from TwinGamingTV, back with another MLB The Show 17 video, and today, as you can probably tell by the title, as you can probably tell by the thumbnail, we're bringing you another Battle Royale draft on MLB The Show 17. Our last team didn't go so well. It was a draft where I drafted normally. We're alternating, so this one's going to be a theme draft, and as you can tell by the title as well, it's going to be a pitcher draft where we draft really good starting pitchers. And I've explained this a few times, but I'll just talk about it one more time. Each draft I do is going to alternate. So this one is a theme draft. We're going with really good starting pitchers. The next draft will be a draft that I draft a team normally and try to draft a team to do really well with, even though my last team I didn't do super well with, and the team before that was a theme draft, and I actually did okay with them. I did one of these last year, but I have not done one of these this year. I know someone who actually went 12-0 by doing a pitcher draft, so I'm hoping I can have that same success here, but knowing me, knowing my luck and success with Battle Royale, probably not gonna happen. Before we get into the video though, please be sure to leave a like if you enjoy seeing themed drafts like this, and if you want, comment other ideas for a themed draft down below, and I might even use your idea in the next theme draft that I do. For my drafts, it's a little bit different for the theme ones, but for my drafts, I like you guys to see my thought process, all that, and for the themed ones, it's more about, I don't want you guys to think I'm cheating. I want to show you everything that I do in the drafts, just so you guys can't accuse me of cheating, anything like that. I don't really know how I would cheat in this one, because you can see the round if I'm showing you who I'm drafting or whatever, but I just want you guys to know that I'm not cheating, and that's the main reason that this draft is going to be done in one take. So if you see me cough, stumble over my words, anything like that, it is going to be left in, and that is why. It's because this draft is being in one take, and this intro is getting way too long now, so let's go ahead and start this draft. I'm really hoping we can start off with a good diamond round. Let's see. Oh, Chris Sale. Okay, awesome. So I didn't really explain it that well in the intro. I explained that I'm doing starting pitchers, good starting pitchers. So my goal is to, in my diamond and gold rounds, get a starting pitcher, and then a silver round get a starting pitcher. But I want the starting pitcher from the 2 diamond rounds, I want the starting pitcher from the 2 gold rounds, and then the other one will be from a silver round. Otherwise, the other rounds, I think I'm going to draft whoever I want. If you guys want to see a draft where I literally choose starting pitchers in the gold and diamond rounds and the one in the silver, and then the rest of the rounds I only choose relief pitchers until my bullpen's full. If you want to see something like that where it's a complete pitcher draft, definitely let me know down in the comment section below. But for this one, I'm just making sure that I use the diamond and gold round on starting pitchers, and then the 5th spot for a silver on a starting pitcher. But we have Andre Dawson, man. I would love to be able to take Andre Dawson here, but we're going to take Chris Sale, a very, very solid pitcher here, so I'm not really complaining about that. And it's giving us our second diamond round right away. I don't like when it does that. I like having the diamond round spaced out, but we're going to be taking 91 CC, Barry Larkin, Jackie, and 94 Reggie. All guys who look pretty solid, but we're going to be taking this 91 CC here. Dang it, man. Our diamond rounds are already out of the way, so we have a common round, and there's no relief pitcher. I think I'll probably take relief pitchers in these if it gives them to me. Obviously, I'm not taking the starting pitcher until I get my gold rounds. I'm not taking any more starting pitchers, so we're going to have to go with someone, and I think James Loney, first baseman's probably the best option here just because he has 90 vision and pretty solid fielding. Another common round, Tom Williamson. He's a good relief pitcher. I used him a lot in the Moonshot event. I am going to go ahead and take relievers in these bronze and common rounds if I feel like I need to. And then obviously, again, I've said it so many times, and I apologize that I've kept saying it, we're going to take starters in our gold round. Okay, you guys, so this Max Scherzer, this rookie Max Scherzer, is actually a really good pitcher, and I said one of the starters that I was taking was going to be from a silver round. Now, this is where it's going to get a little bit complicated. I don't know if you guys are going to get mad at me for this, because we could obviously wait until there's like a higher overall pitcher in a silver round, but this is actually a really good starting pitcher, which I normally wouldn't take in a Battle Royale. So, like, I'm struggling a little bit here if I should take him. If you guys are mad at me for taking him here, definitely let me know. I can redo this draft. I can do it again for you guys. But I'm going to take this Max Scherzer as my silver starter, and our last 2 starters are 100% going to be from our gold rounds. But right here, this Max Scherzer, he's a really good starting pitcher. I might as well take him because we're going to take a silver anyways, as it's giving us a gold round. And, dude, this gold round just gave me nightmares. I swear to God, it gave me nightmares. Jacob Faria, Player of the Month card. I'm sure he's a solid pitcher. Let's go ahead and check his pitches. 4-seam slider change, 12-6 curve, 85 break, 84 stamina, 67 velocity. I'm sure he's a solid starting pitcher, but he's probably, I think he's the worst guy you could have pulled from the previous Player of the Month packs. I pulled him all 3 months I've pulled the worst player from the Player of the Month packs, and Jacob Faria included in that, so I'm a little mad that I pulled him, but I'm not going to take the grudge on, and it's giving us our gold round. Wow, just like that, literally 7 rounds in, we got our 5 starting pitchers. Lance McCullers is going to be our last one, but literally 5 rounds in, we already have our starting pitcher. So there goes all the draft that people wanted to see, and now it's pretty much just going to be about working our bullpen. Jake Lamb to me is a no-brainer in BR. He is the guy that I will probably pick every time, and he's going to be my leadoff guy no matter what, because he kills Commons. He absolutely kills Commons. He rakes. Mark Trumbo has some good power. He will kill Commons too, but we might get him another round. But Jake Lamb, I don't see him pop up as much as I would like, and we're definitely going to take him. I really want him on this team, especially because I need some hitters. Having him in the leadoff spot, I think, is going to be very good for us. Ooh, a bronze round. I do need to get a better bullpen. I definitely need to get my bullpen up a little bit. I think I'm going to go, oh man, I think I'm going to go Seth Maness though, just because we do have, that's only our second bullpen spot. We have a lot of bullpen left to work with, as it's giving me a common round. Let's see. I think I'll just go, of course, another relief pitcher here for a common round, and just hope we get some better ones. A lefty. Ooh, Colby Rasmus, Andre Ethier. I just really pronounced those wrong. Colby Rasmus, Andre Ethier, or Kevin Segrist. Kevin Segrist is actually a really good lefty for his overall, so I'm going to take him, but just make sure we get a lefty, because the game does not like to give me lefty relievers, so we're making sure we get one. JT Real Muto, Starlin Castro, or Billy Burns. Switch hitting Billy Burns. I think a switch hitter with speed is going to be a lot more valuable than either of these guys, especially in center field. Having that speed is very valuable in center field, but an arm is valuable as well. I'm going to get the speed, man. I'm going to get the speed with the switch hitter. Probably a bad choice, but oh well. Let's see. We got another common round. I don't want any more common rounds for my relief pitcher, so we're going to have to take one of these guys, and that's going to be Steven Cardullo, just because left field, I feel like a lot of guys play left field, and it's not a hugely important position. He has decent fielding, 72 speed, some decent speed. Let's see, bronze round. This is tough too. I'm not going to take Chris Hatcher. He's actually an okay relief pitcher. He has some good pitches. He has some good velocity, all that, but we do need another good. Oh, man, this is tough. This draft has actually been tough on just the normal rounds. Now that we got all our starting pitchers out of the way, I think I'm going to go. Dang, he has some good power. I think I'm going to go Scott. No, because I want Mark Trumbo possibly in a silver round. So I'm sorry for my indecisiveness. I'm going to go Phil Gosselin. Second base is not a hard position to replace. We're going to go second base right there. Another bronze round. I wish the game would stop giving me these bronze rounds. Jan Gomes is a very good fielding catcher, not very good hitter, but it's hard to come by a good fielding catcher sometimes, and we're going to go ahead and take him there. Oh, a common round. I just want the game to give me my silver rounds and give me some better players, but looks like we're going to be drafting another guy, and oh, I don't want a right fielder, so we're going to be drafting a shortstop and hope it gives me a silver round in Mark Trumbo here. That's what we're hoping for right here. Oh, it gave us a silver round. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we have to. Okay, Michael gave us a solid, but we have to take this David Price. This David Price will be my go-to lefty. He has 77 velocity, but 95 H per 9 and 88 Ks per 9 with 83 break. Four-seam slider changeup. This is a very, very, very good bullpen card. I'm glad we got him in a silver round there. I'm glad we got that David Price in our bullpen. Now we need to draft a right fielder now. The game's making us draft a right fielder. It's going to be... Oh my goodness. Okay, so 1, 2. We have 2 lefties, 2 switch hitters, and 3 righties. So we need another lefty. We're going to go Andre Ethier. That's how I'm deciding it there. We definitely have some positions to replace, though. Carl Edwards Jr. is probably going to be my go-to righty. Okay. Carl Edwards Jr. will be my go-to righty out of the bullpen. He's a very solid pitcher, 76 velo, 96 and 94 for hits per 9 and Ks per 9. And then his pitches, he has 4-seam change, curve, and 2-seam. So it's a very solid pitcher on the pen. It'll be my go-to righty, and I want one more lefty now out of the bullpen, but Edwin Diaz too. Oh my goodness. So I just realized it's only going to give me relievers, and there's no lefties in this round. I'm thinking Edwin Diaz. Edwin Diaz I have on my normal DD team. I know how to pitch with him. I enjoy pitching with him. So we're going to go him as well. My go-to guys in this bullpen are probably going to be David Price and Edwin Diaz. If you guys have some suggestions, maybe if you want me to do Carl and David instead, do that. But Edwin and David, I know I pitch pretty well with both of them, so we're going to go them there. And we have 1 silver round left for our bench. So looking at our lineup, you guys can't really see part of it because of me, but we need to replace first base second base, shortstop, left field, and right field. But we really need to replace first base, shortstop, and left field. So first base, we got one. Shortstop, we didn't get one. Left field and right field, we didn't get one. So we really need to replace first base here. Pretty much, it seems like. Let's take one more look. Yeah, first base or second base, so we're not getting an outfielder. And Didi Gregorius, I don't really want a second. So we're gonna go ahead and put Carlos Santana, a switch hitter. I love switch hitters over at first base. Our silver rounds are gone. Our bronze rounds now, we're going to be looking to replace shortstop and left field. So if we get a shortstop or we get a left fielder here in these bronze rounds, we're going to go ahead and replace them. Lucas, dude, I mean, nothing really gets hit to left field, but 36 speed is not enough for me in left field. We're going to go ahead and draft Lewis and probably put him out in left or right field there just because of that speed. And, you know, he seems like a decent hitter. So Lewis can play any outfield position. He could play left or right. So we're looking for another... I just realized we're looking for a left fielder or shortstop. I'm so stupid, y'all. But, so he's going to be playing left field. Now we're looking for a shortstop. We're looking for a shortstop, maybe a second baseman. But do any of these guys play short? No, they do not. So we're looking for a bench guy. Going to go Pablo Sandoval, the switch hitter, who's a pretty good hitter, but not a lot of speed. This round, we're not going to be getting anything, so we're just going to get a lefty off the bench because we don't have one. There we go, 66 vision. Last round, here we go. Last round, bronze round, looking for a shortstop. Ooh, Jose Perella plays shortstop. He's better than Andrew Romine. He's not great, but he's better than Andrew Romine, so we're going to go ahead and choose him there. The draft is done. I'm going to go ahead and work through this lineup, look at secondary positions, all that. I'm going to speed through it just because there's a lot of stuff I want to look through, and I don't want to be talking through all that with you guys, and I just talked through the entire draft. I want to give my voice a little bit of time to rest before we do the outro and go over our entire team with this amazing starting rotation. All right, I think I have the team, the lineup, and the bullpen all set. So, our rotation at Chris Sale, 91cc, rookie Max Scherzer, player of the month Jacob Faria, and Lance McCullers. So we're going to just go ahead and sort this by overall real quick just to make it look nice. That was pretty quick. But Chris Sale, CC, Faria, McCullers, and Scherzer, the rookie one. And then that's player of the month Faria as well, by the way. Then our lineup, we got Jake Lamb leading us off, followed by switch hitting Carlos Santana, righty Phil Gosselin, switch hitting Pablo Sandoval, righty Jose Perella, switch hitting Billy Burns, lefty Andre Ethier, and then righty Lewis Brinson. This is tough, man. I'm gonna go ahead and switch Pablo and Carlos and switch Billy and Pablo. So again, Jake Lamb, Billy Burns, Phil Gosselin, Carlos Santana, Jose Perella, Pablo Sandoval, Andre Ethier, and then Lewis Brinson. It goes lefty switch, righty switch, righty switch, lefty righty. And let me know if you guys have changes I need to make to this lineup. I'll probably have played anywhere from 1 to 4 games with this team by the time I see them. But if I do stream the recordings of these games, which I sometimes do, I might ask the chat if they have any suggestions for this lineup as well. But this was hard to do. I knew I wanted Jake Lamb leading off, and everything else besides that was very hard for me to choose right here. Then on our bench, we got James Loney, Steven Cardulo, Yan Gomes, Jess Toll, and Andrew Romine. I forgot to tell you guys, I put Jake Lamb at first, Carlos Santana at catcher, Pablo Sandoval at third. And that's how I was able to get like Pablo Sandoval in our lineup and Yan Gomes. Instead of him at catcher, we have Carlos Santana because he played catcher. I just moved guys around a bit. You might have seen that in the fast forwarding, but I moved guys around a little bit and went with some secondary positions and all that. But yeah, I think we did a solid job with our lineup. I think we did okay. The team overall 78 is not super great. And then our bullpen, starting with the best: David Price, Carl Edwards Jr., Edwin Diaz, Kevin Segrist, Seth Maness, Tom Williamson, Dominic Leone to top it off. I feel like that's actually a solid bullpen. The David Price and Edwin Diaz are our go-to guys. And then second opportunities are Carl Edwards Jr. and Kevin Segrist. And then Tom Williamson is a very, very good common starting pitcher. He's actually really, really good. So definitely let me know what you think of this team. I think it's actually an overall good team. I'm just hoping I get Chris Sale or CC on the mound for every game. I want my diamond starters. But Jacob Faria and Lance McCullers, I'm sure they're pretty good. And then that rookie Max Scherzer is actually surprisingly good. So I hope this was an okay pitcher draft. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like. Again, comment any suggestions you might have down below. Subscribe if you are new. I'm actually really happy with this team. It's a 78 overall. It's not the best team. It's kind of a bunch of misfits. But overall, I think it's actually a really solid team. So I'm kind of happy with it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you again so much for watching. Peace out.